Hey, yo, Wiz. 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 Hey, yo, Wiz.
Okay, I'm here. Let's get this. This is important because I just saw a red alert from Frostbite about this, so I have to go update Ghost of Tsushima. So, Ghost of Tsushima just got an update that would allow you to get the Aloy armor in a single player. Now I know they had put the Aloy armor in the multiplayer for the Archer, which was a female character in the multiplayer for Ghost of Tsushima Legends. But for the first time, they're going to allow you to get the classic Aloy armor with the headband in the single player. All you got to do is go to this new shrine, which I'm going to show you guys today. And once you go to the shrine, that is when you're going to have to solve a riddle or something. And I can't fucking wait. So that would mark a lot of armors, because you know you had the Bloodborne armor, you had God of War armor, you had a lot of armors in Ghost of Tsushima. There you go. There's the new update, 2.015.000. Okay, that's good. Let me get my Honey Nut Cheerios, and then I'll be right with you guys. Oh, let me hop in the chat too. So I'm not sure who's gonna be available today. But we definitely got a lot to talk about. We'll be starting off with Twitch. So just give me at least give me like 5 more minutes. And we'll be starting off with Twitch to talk about Forza, Halo, and Sifu. It's a pretty funny thing that I've seen, or that I see. It's worse. Yeah, it's way worse. So hold on, let me go take a screenshot of that. Goodness. So Forza has 250 viewers. Halo has 1,400 viewers, and Sifu has 70,000 viewers on Twitch right now. What's so bad about it is Xbox fans are going out of their way to attack this game, and it's really funny because the game is loved. Everyone loves it. You know how much people love fighting and kung fu and action movies from back in the day? Bro, like, this is... You just don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. They just don't fucking know. And it's just funny to see them talk about, oh, the game is short and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't look good. 70,000 people want to watch it, though. Nobody wants to watch people play Halo. They want to watch people play Sifu. But I need to... Let me get my breakfast and then I'll talk to you guys about that. I'm still eating my cereal, but I do want to. We are going to talk about Platinum Games and the activity going on with them. There was a statement made by Platinum Games, the studio, yesterday that rubbed a lot of gamers the wrong way. But then we got a new interview statement today about Scalebound, which, of course, is one of the main topics of today. I can't help but think that Platinum Games looks a little desperate. But like I said, the person that's in charge of Platinum Games, if you've ever heard me say this, they are not big fans of PlayStation. If they had it their way, none of their games would either be exclusive to PlayStation or be on a PlayStation platform. This all goes back to the PS3 when Bayonetta didn't perform well and was called a glitchy mess. They didn't want to take responsibility, so they blamed the hardware. A lot of developers found that as an easy way out. We're going to blame the hardware. The hardware is the problem. We're not the problem. Now, over 2 generations, hardware has gotten better, but their skills haven't. And this is a lot of developers. So, when you go back and look at the PS3, do you wonder, was it the hardware or was it the laziness of the developers, especially since their skills haven't gotten better? We're talking about gameplay-wise, we're talking about visuals, we're talking about glitches, we're talking about anything. And a lot of developers have not evolved, which means back then, they weren't that good either. A lot of people were like, okay, we're not going to blame the PS3. We see them doing it, but it's really just Bayonetta, the game, and it comes from the developer. They took offense to that. A lot of PS3 gamers got on Platinum Games many, many years ago about how broken Bayonetta was. And that is why they don't like PlayStation. They released a broken game, and the PlayStation community at that time called them out on it, and that's why they don't like PlayStation. So, again, I don't want my cereal to get soggy, but I'm going to continue this a little bit.
Hey, yo, Wiz. Hey, yo, Wiz. Hey, yo, Wiz. Hey, yo, Wiz.
I was wondering what was going on, but I think I know what it is. I'm still logged into Steam. I gotta remember to log out of Steam every fucking day. Still logged in here, log out of that. Okay. Quit this fucking app. Okay, that should be good. Oh, there we go. Cut down this music real quick. Okay, let's dive into it. So, good morning, everybody. Sorry for the lateness. We still have a good 2 hours and 12 minutes together. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna dive into it. So we're gonna get off of the Aloy. Now I know you can't see this, and even if I went into full screen, you wouldn't be able to see this. So I have a picture, and what I'm gonna do with that picture is, I want to crop that shit. I want to crop that shit, but it's gonna take a while. Well, let me at least post a new picture. I'm gonna post that on Twitter, and then I'm gonna post that over top of a 1080p white wallpaper, and that way it'll look good for viewing. One and Done is gonna be the name of the picture that I'm posting in a little bit right here for you guys, but if you're going to look at it on Twitter, I've already posted it. Let me see. So if you can't see, I know it's really small. I can't see. I was turned away at the driver's test, by the way, yesterday. I would have passed, but weird thing, they do the eye exam before you even do like the computerized knowledge test of the rules of the rule, the rules of the road. So yeah, and I failed that shit like a motherfucker. So they were like, "Hey, you gotta go get some glasses." They gave me a letter, like, go, go get your prescription, go get your glasses, then come back, do this shit, then you can go take the computer test. And I'm ready. I'm ready to drive. Wow, she was a mother of 6. God, yeah, 6 fucking kids. Sorry, guys. I opened up Bing white wallpaper, 1080p. I opened up Bing and it had my local news for Washington D.C. So there was a mother of 5 kids, a mother of 6 kids that got found in D.C. dead. And I'm like, what the fuck? How do you have 6 fucking kids, man? That's a lot of fuck. I mean, I can't sit up here and say anything. My mom had fucking 6 kids, but goddamn, I mean, now it's very rare for, you know, to have that many damn kids now. I mean, because you know exactly how expensive it is. Okay, so I think I'm good. So this was funny. Okay, so Halo is 1,400 viewers. Forza 650 viewers. Sifu 70,000 viewers. People say Sifu doesn't look good. People say Sifu is too expensive. People say Sifu is too hard. People say it's not worth the money. It's not this. It's not this. The Metacritic is not good. It's not this. But you watching it. You can't shut up about it. People spammed combos and Sifu and different types of runs with the ages. I know Jabari or Persona, they had posted, one of them had posted that on Twitter today. Like, you want to go back to the club at the age of 21 and not die, you know, and get out of the club at the age of 21. Which is something I want to also do, because I'm not sure if I want to go after the platinum, because there's a lot of fucking trophies, and I don't know if I can make that promise before next Friday. That would be crazy. Now, I did see one person beat the game, and he had like about 40% of the trophy. So I was like, it depends. It depends. Yeah. I'm almost done with this cropping. Trust me, when you see it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's funny. Again, man, I mean, I'll be telling Xbox fans to shut the fuck up all the time, but they don't want to listen. Like, you know, they be taking L's all the time, man. Just because they can't shut the fuck up. You know, if they could shut the fuck up for 1 second, like, they wouldn't look so fucking stupid. So this is also what I want to let you guys know. Do we get the notification? This is a big ass update, huh? So this is the new update for Ghost of Tsushima. This Ghost of Tsushima update is going to open up a shrine. You go to that shrine in a single player, and you're able to get the Aloy Horizon Zero Dawn outfit armor for Gen Sakai in Ghost of Tsushima, which is a really, really, really good thing. That's that cross promotion that I like. And since Aloy is literally in every fucking game, you don't really need to put her in another game. Now, I probably do see them rotating the Aloy skin in Fortnite next week, as well as announcing the Nathan Drake skin, because the movie also comes out on the same exact day as Horizon. So we're gonna see some stuff like that. So I'm close to finishing this fucking editing. There we go. Oh man, this is gonna be funny. This is gonna be fucking funny. Oh, that's perfect. As good as it gets, fuck it. It's as good as it gets. It's a little bit a different color, but fuck it. We keep it. So I'm gonna share that. This time, the cropped image is gonna be sent to the PlayStation Legion Discord. I will be posting that in screenshots just in case you want to save that image and smack Xbox fans in the face with it. Yes, it's updated. And that's our over paper right there. Let me go get it. You feel you feel the rumbling. Like I just have this shit on my thigh right now. So I'm feeling I feel the whole rumbling of the whole intro of the PlayStation Studios intro, and it's just, man, these haptic feedback sometimes it's no joke, man. It's like you don't really expect it all the time, and like the first party game developers have done a really, really good job when it comes to the haptic feedback, man. Like, no joke. I can't wait to feel how Horizon Forbidden West feels next week. So, okay, so I'm gonna do my continue. I'm trying to remember. Ah, there it is. I was like, where is the shrine? Oh yeah, do I travel or do I fast travel? Let's get this shit out the way, bro. I was wondering, bro, where is the shrine? Oh, fuck, here it is. This is the Horizon Forbidden West shrine. Okay, and I see the red for like the infected robots. You know, they had that red stuff on them. Okay, is there more here to the shrine? I want to see if there's, you know, every now and then, like, there's, like, all the other shrines had massive amounts of clues to what they were. And that's actually what I wanted to go do, if you guys don't mind. At least I'm going to go to the Shrine of Kratos. This is the Shrine of Shadows. A Forgotten Shrine. Shrine of Shadow. Okay, I did that one. Well, they're just telling me where you need to go, and that's up north, so that's cool. What about this one? The Shrine of Ash. Okay, so let me go to the Shrine of Ash. Let me just show you that. The clues for the Shrine of Ash were the chains, but when I first got here, I had missed it. The thing that really stood out here from the Shrine of Ash was the tree with the handprint. That's from God of War, and the axe. Now, although the axe is not exactly the same type of axe in God of War, they're trying to be realistic to the game itself. So they made sure it was more of a hatchet axe that you would have seen in this game. But you know what it is. Again, you know, if it's sunny and you can see pretty good, you can see the chains all around. You know. But the palm on a tree, it sticks out. And it's like, oh, that's God of War. But the chains, you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely God of War. Again, because it's a new update, and I don't really see any like robots. And again, you can't put robots in a game that's set at this time period. It'd be weird, especially since they never even introduced metallic beasts in this game. You have arrived at your location, so I don't know, man, but I think they did a pretty good job, because I already know it's Horizon. Oh, okay. I see the tall neck. I see the tall neck right there. I forgot how to activate photo mode. That's my fault. Photo mode. Photo mode is there we go. Okay. So you see these vines have the red stuff, and then you see the tall neck. So again, this is a quick one that they added just for the purpose of letting you get the armor. But this, again, what they had told us is that this shrine was destroyed, and that they had built the shrine again. And if you update the game, you can now go to this new shrine and solve the mystery And then you can get the Horizon Zero Dawn armor. Okay, so I'm just blown away because this is something Sony didn't used to do. You know, they had, like I said, PlayStation All-Stars back in the day. That was like the biggest crossover. And yeah, they were putting like different characters in certain games like Mile Nation Racers and Little Big Planet. But you kind of expected that. But from like a single player game perspective, just mixing them together, like, you don't expect that. It only makes my mind wonder more to if we're going to get other people's armors in Horizon, which would be cool. Because again, this is Ghost of Tsushima. Really popular game on its way to 10 million. It's going to be up there with God of War and Horizon and Spider-Man and Uncharted and Gran Turismo 4. All the games that have achieved 10 million copies sold. And this is a big game. Again, you know, they have released this DLC for Icky Island. I believe they're done the support for the multiplayer portion. You really don't expect them to say, hey bro, we got a new update, we're giving you this Horizon armor. It just lets you know how much they love it and how much they know the game is loved. This is really dope. Okay, so the over paper for the topic. God, I don't want to fucking fuck that up, but fuck it. Because I gotta show you that. The over paper that I was using looks really good. That's why I'm kinda don't want to fucking use that shit. Fuck. Damn, man, that was a good fucking over paper. I'm gonna find it again. Fuck it, I'll find it again. Okay, there we go. Okay, here it is. This is what I was talking about. Sorry it took so long to edit. That was recent, as far as 10-15 minutes ago. Forza, nobody really gives a fuck about looking at. Like, it's gonna be so funny because Xbox fans, I don't think they understand. What they're not understanding is there's a difference between reality and whatever dreamland they're living in. They believe that their games can stand the test of time like PlayStation titles. They believe that their games are as more loved right now than PlayStation games. The reality is they're all living in the past. Halo and Forza haven't been hot shit for many years. These views confirm it. Both of these games are like, what, 2-3 months old. Supposed to have a shitload of replay value. Both games have massive amounts of content. Well, that's my fault. My fault. I lied. Both of these games are multiplayer titles, so you would expect people to go and return to them. But both of them being multiplayer titles, it's weird that they haven't. Cedric, Ice Queen Gaming, OC Reed, Dez, what's going on? I know I haven't gotten to the shoutouts, and I do want to get that out the way because I'm really about to dive into a lot of this shit. Actually, I'm hesitant because I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how to solve this riddle, but let's see if I can. Okay. The old world is gone, though life is never ending. Focus your spirit. Take up the archer's mantle. A seeker must aim true. Focus your spirit. Take up the archer's mantle. Oh, I think I know what that means. I think I know exactly what that means. Empty helmet slot. Yeah, helmet slots now? Ah, fuck it. To the workies. This is isn't this the... See? You see, I got the Kratos armor. They told me to pick up the mantles. This is the mantle for the archer, right? I believe so, unless I had another one. Yeah, I think that's the one. There we go. Pick up the. Let's see. Pick up the mantle, archer. Oh, these are just masks. Oh, none of this matters. These are the helmet. Okay. You got mask and you got that. Okay. Okay. Can you read that one more time? Oh, I can't read that shit. Okay, focus your spirit, take up the archer's mantle, and seek true. And a seeker must aim true. I think I'm gonna get this wrong. Oh, I didn't see. Oh, fuck. You know, when the game is a little dark, you don't see certain things. So, I didn't see Aloy's necklace wrapped around the banisters over here. And I didn't see all these arrows. I'm not gonna get this. I'm not good. I already knew I wasn't gonna get this one. There's probably one simple thing I'm missing out on. I fucking knew it. I was like, bro, I was not gonna get this. What the fuck am I missing? Can't see the game. Sorry. I was not gonna get that one. So, here's Ghost of Tsushima. This is what I was talking about the banister, right? If you look over here at this banister, that's the necklace that Aloy wears. And then, I didn't catch this when I first came here. I didn't see all these arrows. So you know that Aloy is an archer, and you know she has that very famous necklace. Beaded necklace around her neck, and then you know she has blue. She likes blue. So that was pretty dope. Then she has there's the infected shrine right here with a tall neck, little you know, we got a tall neck right there. So I don't know how to do this shit. I can't see anything. Okay. Can anybody help me solve this shit? Cause, oh man, Aloy. Let me see if anybody got this shit. Let's see if anybody posted it. Ah, there it is. Somebody posted that shit 15 minutes ago. Thank God for the internet. See, now the day and night cycle's coming in, so you can see the necklace clear. See, if I would have came to the shrine during the day, I would have been able to see all the little Easter eggs. That would have been dope. Oh. You know, another thing I'm seeing is footprints in the sand. And the Forbidden West, it takes place on the west, and you see all the water and shit. So again, this whole shrine it's much more Horizon than I thought it was. Now that I put all the pieces together, so that's kind of how put on Todoroki's armor. I already fucking figured that part out. Oh, fuck me. Really? That's the wrong hat. I put on the wrong hat, didn't I? Fucking bitch. Oh, fuck. That's fucking cool. Wait up. Put on Todoroki's armor. Why do I think? Okay. I think I'm using the wrong bow too. You went all the way down here to get the hat, but the hat's not in this section, so I'm just making sure that I'm not going the wrong place to get the fucking hat. Okay. I might be missing one part. Okay, I might be missing one part. Just 1 second, watching this video. Something ain't right there. I did it right. I did what they wanted me to do, but nah, something ain't right. So if you don't know anything about this shrine, obviously this is the Bloodborne shrine with the red moon and the little, you know, little baby things and the death all around and blood. There was a lot of blood here. I'm trying to figure out where it's at. But yeah, it was, this is definitely the Bloodborne with the crow's feather and shit. I can't believe I put on what I was supposed to put on, right? Oh my god. I didn't do it right. Fuck. Okay. I'm really fucking confused. But what I'm gonna do, something ain't right here. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna log out and come back in. So basically what you're supposed to do is put on the armor, look to the water. I guess he was in a crouching position. Turn back around from the crouching position. There'll be two parts of the body that are highlighted and in a way that they don't highlight shit on Ghost, which is the way they kind of highlight it on the new Horizon Forbidden West for the weak points. There will be a third weak point at the back of the head, so you have to go on the other side of the shrine, and that's when they give you the armor. So, if you want to know, that's how you do it. And I'm also trying to figure out if there's a time of day. If this is related to a time of day. Yeah, you don't even have to focus. You just have to turn around. So it'll be this head right here, this hand right here, and then at the back of the head, the wheel, the middle of the wheel right there. That again, that's how it's supposed to be. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wait because they're talking about the west. So this is on the west, so I'm guessing we need to wait for it to be sunlight. I'm not gonna lie though, bro. The way that they made the armor look for Jen, you know, Aloy being a female, it actually looks pretty damn dope. The horizon, the horizon, the horizon. Again, I'm not sure if this has to do with anything else. But what I will do is, just for my own sanity, I will make sure I have it set properly. Okay. Go to charms, blah blah blah. Also, I want to make sure I'm using the right bow. Yeah, I think I'm using the right bow. Okay. I really want to get this shit out the way. The horizon. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, man. So it's going to save. And then what happened? Then you turn around. Does it have anything highlighted? Nope. It's got to do with the day and night cycle. He didn't put that there because it was already day, so he probably doesn't know. But yeah, this has to do with the day and night cycle. So I'm gonna have to just wait here. There's another person that did a guide. He might acknowledge it. You need the day. in order to get it. So the good thing is about to be day anyway. So that's a good thing. I'm gonna just look out here. Yeah. Sorry guys, it's taking so long. I really want to get this shit out the way. You already know. I do not got time to do this shit later. So this will mark like fucking what, 10 games. Whoa. There's something else. Hey bro, I'm really confused now. It has to be with day, but nope. The dude I'm watching right now, he looked at this and he focused, and then when he had focused, it had lit up red, and then you shoot it and it turns blue. And obviously you gotta go back around to do this hand and this face. What I'm a little bit confused about is you know, he didn't put the fucking hat on. You just need bro, I'm trying so hard, bro. Fuck! I figured, bro, when I got the outfit, when I put this outfit on and I started looking at it, I was like, I know I'm doing something right. But it's not clicking. It's not going in. Okay. Let me see if I need. This is such a fresh thing. To complete the Ghost of Tsushima Horizon Shrine, equip Todoroki's armor set. Travel to the Forbidden Shrine. When aiming the bow, shoot the sun. Shoot the 2 red markers on the other side. Shoot the sun and then shoot the. But he did it the opposite way. It's not highlighted, bro. Ah. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, it's better now. It looks beautiful. God, fucking color palette. Nope. So the sun on is supposed to light up, but it's not lighting up for me. I got the outfit on, the sun is up, but the sun is on her back, or on the strider's back, and I can't get it to light up. For some reason, it's not working for me. This is what somebody said. I got the Todoroki's armor set. I use focus when aiming and all. I did grab the scroll that was there before I had the armor on. I don't know if that had to do with anything. Well, at least I know how to do it. I don't know. I think it might be a little glitch for some people like myself and this other guy. So at least I know I'm not the only person. Yeah, I was about to freak out. I was like, man, what the fuck's going on? Okay, so just put this armor set on. It doesn't matter if it's day or night. Put the armor set on. Then what you can focus on either side, but normally just focus on the back of the sun wheel. Shoot that. Go around. Shoot this hand. Shoot this. They will be highlighted red. Then when you shoot them, they'll be blue. When you shoot the last target, that's when you get the outfit. Bro, I'm mad right now because I really wanted this suit. I wanted all the fucking suits, and if this shit is glitched, then I'm never gonna get this shit. Fuck! You gotta be fucking kidding me. Save game, enter Legends mode, start from last checkpoint. See, it's supposed to fucking go down like that, man. I only got 7 fucking arrows. I'm not trying to fuck that up. I can't believe that shit ain't working. Wow. Well, fuck that. So I looked at that video. There's only 2 videos so far. Well, fuck. I gotta get the rest of this fucking news out the way. No, right on the male character. Aaron. Yeah, you're right, but it's still cool to have. Yeah, it's still cool to have. I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna do that shit right now. Let me cover the other topics. Damn, man, that kind of sucks. I really wanted that outfit. I did talk about it being a quick addition, so they might have to patch it. Yeah, they might have to patch the patch because it was such a quick addition. If it's not working for everybody, then you know it'll be a fix somewhere. Let's see, chat room, riddle, other area. Okay, that's what I wanted to talk about. So, Babylon. I'm trying to think about what the fucking name is for the game. And the name of that game is Babylon something, right? So we're talking about Platinum Games, the people that made Nier Automata. They worked on Grand Blue Fantasy Relink and then they fucking left. They worked on Bayonetta. You know, they've been around. And you know them, and their combat is very good. People love the gameplay. The visuals are, something to be desired. I think one of the best looking games was Nier Automata. I'm not gonna lie about that one. They did a really, really good job there. But then there was some room for improvements. Then they kind of went back. There it is. So it's called Babylon's Fall, right? And from what I heard from someone, and I don't know if this is true or not, this is just somebody's opinion, that this is going to be the game that makes or breaks them. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that this is the game that's going to make and break them. Now, from the people that participated in the closed beta and the people that saw the gameplay, they're not very impressed by the visuals, especially coming off the backs of Nier Automata. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Square Enix did commission them to make this game, but it was still them making the game. It just, for a game that, for this one, that's going to be on PS5, and I think there's one that's on PS4 also, maybe not. People are very disappointed in the visuals. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to go back to YouTube, we're going to go look at some gameplay, and then I'm going to get a word from you guys. Babylon. See, Babylon's Fall PS. Oh, see, there you go. Babylon's Fall. So it's a PS4 title, but it's also available on PS5. And a lot of people didn't like what the fuck they saw. Okay, so that was from 2 months ago. This was 2 months ago. 1 month ago. What we're looking for is 3 weeks ago, right? So we're going to take the one that's 3 weeks ago and call it a day. 12 minutes of the closed beta. Or we could take this one. So, it's kind of...
I lost weight literally overnight.
Okay. Fuck that bullshit. It's kind of reminding me of this fucking game called Ragnarok Odyssey. It was a PS Vita title. Ragnarok Odyssey was like a 4-player online co-op, or you could play by yourself. You had multiple different classes. The graphics were good for a Vita title. There was no special art style or anything. Just a normal action RPG. Air attacks, bottom attacks. On this game, however, I do feel though it is trying to give a Ragnarok Odyssey Monster Hunter mixed with Dark Souls vibe. So you got 4-player co-op. I'm saying it reminds me of Dark Souls because it seems to be a darker game, a darker tone game. Ragnarok Odyssey because of how fast the action is. And Monster Hunter because of the fluidity of the 4-player co-op, as well as the stamina bar and the health bar. This looks like a game that I would love to play with a crew, and I think it will be a lot of fun. It seems like when you spawn down, you had your 4 selected weapons on your back, or kind of like what they did with Nier Automata. Like the weapons are not like actually pasted in a holster; they're just like kind of floating around on your back. So, and this is why I said yes, this is on the backs of Nier Automata because those type of things they kept on this game. The visuals, however, are not to my liking. They look like PS3 early third-party PS4 graphics, and that's not cutting it for us because this game is only on PS4, PS5, and PC. As you can see, crossplay is enabled. There's 2 people playing on PlayStation, 1 person playing on PC. I feel like this could be a lot of fun with people if this is their type of game. I love me some 4-player co-op games, and I don't know anybody else that even remembers this game is coming out. It does seem like they have a ranking system after each wave of monsters, so that's pretty cool. It's giving me some Devil May Cry type vibes, Resident Evil type vibes. And it does look like you're dungeon crawling. You run around this castle or dungeon with your crew. Everybody has a selected weapons that they want. Shit, it looks like one guy has nothing but swords. Most of the other ones have bow and arrows and stuff. And it's like, it's interesting to me. It's interesting. You know. This is why you always try your hardest to find gameplay. Before you write off a game. So in the gameplay, again, this is Platinum Games. It looks great. The gameplay looks really fun. The visuals is what I don't understand. How do you go from Nier Automata to this? I feel like the visuals should have been touched up. Now this is 12 minutes of Babylon's Fall from the closed beta, right? So the other one that we got is from 3 weeks ago, and we'll see if it looks any better. Fucking bullshit advertisements. Fucking Batman. Okay, so this dude's about to, he's showing off Babylon's Fall. Again, it looks like you're gonna have a different assortment of weapons, different assortment of armors. Again, really giving me that Monster Hunter Dark Souls vibe. The type of monsters we're seeing. You got robotic monsters too. Oh well, no, sorry, that was wrong. That was he's showing off some other type of games that are similar, like Destiny and Avengers with the co-op and stuff. But it looks good as far as the gameplay, and we don't get a lot of 4-player co-op games like this. What was it? We got Godfall, but I feel like Godfall and the level design and the speed fell short for me. And then I felt like it was really, really generic. It was trying to do something that everybody else did better. This game, I would probably pick it up if the visuals were better. So we're looking right here. We have some stuff going over there, like with Destiny and Avengers, where you got a lot of loot, right? And it's got different rankings on it, and it does different things. All of this is great. I got no problem with all of it. I just feel like the visuals. And I'm just looking at this with open eyes. I think that a lot of people will write this off because the visuals and they'll skip it. We already got a grand packed year. 2 of the major PlayStation exclusives really kind of let you know that visuals are supposed to be the cornerstone of this generation. And if third-party developers are putting a game like this on PS5 and it looks like this on PS5, there is a serious fucking problem. And this is at 1440p. I can't excuse the visuals. The art style I can excuse, but I can't excuse the visuals. It does look like it's going to be 60 frames per second. Oh, that's what it also reminds me of. You know what? I was trying to figure out what it was. It's Ragnarok Odyssey, which I don't know if I have any gameplay for that, but I could find some. Ragnarok Odyssey and Soul Sacrifice. So let me do that one first. Soul Sacrifice had a very similar art style to that, but it was on the PlayStation Vita. It was alright looking like that. Soul Sacrifice. Let me see. Co-op. There we go. Okay, so here we go. So let's go look at Soul Sacrifice gameplay. I'm sorry that the screen was still on. So this is a PS Vita title called Soul Sacrifice. It had 4-player co-op, and it was very similar to Babylon's Fall. It did have a unique art style to it, but all in all, it was a 3-dimensional action RPG that it had this good and evil vibe, right? But it was also very, very heavily influenced by Monster Hunter and Bloodborne and Demon Souls and Dark Souls. So you could, when you defeat a monster, you could bless them, or you could absorb them, which would be bad. You absorb them, and then you can get evil powers. You bless them, you can get better power, like good powers. So it had a good and evil thing. Also, if you would let a monster just fester out over there, they could transform into something even more serious, like this motherfucker. But again, PlayStation Vita title. Sony owns the rights. They created the game. Sony Japan helped make this game. Yes, I know you probably never heard of it, but yes, we did have another Bloodborne Demon Souls game, and it was available on the PlayStation Vita. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Had to deal with some. Oh, fuck. Okay, so long story short. Yeah, you didn't know, but we had another Dark Souls. Sony should bring it back, but they didn't. I don't want to call it Dark Souls because Sony doesn't own that, but we had another Demon Souls Bloodborne situation. It launched on the PlayStation Vita, and it was very similar to Monster Hunter in the way that it had an original, but then it had another version, which was basically the original with more monsters and different content. They did try to use some of their other characters. So they had an outfit from Wild Arms, which is a very old RPG from the PlayStation 1 that they featured here. It was just weird. It was weird, but it was good. And Babylon Fall reminds me of this a little bit. And then let me give you the other one. Rag. Again, these are all PlayStation exclusives. But for some crazy reason, they've been lost to time because, I don't know, I guess the people didn't like it. There we go. So here we go. Ragnarok Odyssey. Let's just go look at Ragnarok Odyssey Ace. We'll do co-op, and you get what I'm saying. So I do feel like Platinum's game style is outdated, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. I just feel like their visuals should be better. Oh, this is my content. Okay. I didn't know I posted this. What was this, 2014? Yeah. So, again, it's giving me Ragnarok Odyssey vibes, right? And I'm also Monster Hunter vibes when it comes to the swiftness of it. Also the stamina bar as well as the health bar. How when you see a monster, you fight a monster. But it has the darkness of Soul Sacrifice. And it seems like it has the freedom of a game like Dark Souls, where you're just going to the next level, no loading screens. All you gotta do is open the door. Again, it's classic gameplay that I've experienced before. That's not the problem. The gameplay is great. Like you could do gameplay like this all day. Like I don't care. It could be 2030 and you're releasing games with gameplay similar to this. You see a monster, you fight a monster. But the visuals have to evolve, and I feel like that's the misstep. That's the misstep right there. Again, we're gonna watch this one and see if this person's graphics look better than the other people's. But I just feel like the visuals need to be better. If they need to be better for me, they're gonna need to be better for other people. And if the visuals aren't up to snuff, then people are gonna skip the game. And this is why Babylon's Fall is a make or break. Because if everybody doesn't like this game and people don't buy it, and I know it's up against a lot. You're dealing with Horizon. You're dealing with Elden Ring, Gran Turismo for the racing fans that may just want to chill on some racing games for the first half of this year instead of playing anything else. You know, Forspoken is hanging out there. You got the Shadow Warrior 3 that I was talking about. People are still playing Dying Light 2. Whatever Nintendo's going to do. And it's just really, really crowded. And again, I don't want Platinum Games to look to the PlayStation community and point fingers at us for their game not doing good. But I am getting these Monster Hunter vibes. And again, Monster Hunter was very popular with the PlayStation community. Back in the day, it launched on PlayStation. And then it came to portables, and that's where it really got its name. Went to Nintendo for 12 years. Got a huge success from the Nintendo crowd. Came back to PlayStation with Monster Hunter World. Knocked it out of the park. 16 million copies sold in 2 to 3 years. And everybody loved it. And if you love Monster Hunter, and you know I do, you're going to love this game. So the Monster Hunter aspect of this is something I would really like. And I might buy this shit day one because of that. Just now, what I'm looking at, the hub world and how similar it is to Monster Hunter. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think the visuals still need some polish. It might be just the art style we're talking about, but I do believe it's the visuals. And I hope that that's not a deal breaker for other people that like these type of games. So we seem to be looking at a 4-player co-op Monster Hunter genre. Now, when I say Monster Hunter genre, there was a lot of games that have 4-player co-op, but not ones that are very similar to Monster Hunter. And I feel that this one's more similar to Monster Hunter than you think. I had felt a hint of Monster Hunter, but I was also saying Dark Souls. I was also saying Ragnarok Odyssey, and obviously Soul Sacrifice. But now that I see the hub world, I can't help but to say that this is a Monster Hunter game. And it seems like when you're in the hub world, you will be there with the rest of your crew, whoever you're playing with at that time, your party. And they will be able to run around and shop and everything. And I think it's solid. I don't think it's anything bad about it. I'm probably going to have to pick this up. That's the power of the gameplay. The more you see that shit, the more you want it. I don't know who else could be on this shit. I might have to give it a chance. But I have to see what the release date is. The thing is, if it's not accepted, they can't be mad at us, though. You know. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, if the game is not accepted and it doesn't do well, you can't be mad at us. Right there, that's a death sentence. Fucking bitch! Do you guys see that? This comes out March 3rd. This is yet another PlayStation console exclusive. This game is launching day and date on PC, but it's on PS4, PS5. By Square Enix. I believe this game is better than the Final Fantasy Origins game, right? I would pick this up before the Final Fantasy Origins, whatever that subtitle was. But it's coming out one day before Gran Turismo. Well, is it the same day as Gran Turismo? Fucking bitch, I can't remember. Somebody in the chat help me out. Like, what's going on with Gran Turismo 7 release date?
Gran Turismo 7's initial release date is March 4th, 2022.
March 4th. Something, this is just not good. This is just not good. This isn't good. So Gran Turismo comes out Friday. This game comes out Thursday. Right? We're looking at other games between the 18th when Horizon comes out all the way to the 4th when Gran Turismo comes out. And I just don't see a lot of life. After Horizon comes out, the following week, Elden Ring comes out. Elden Ring is going to have, if I'm not mistaken, 3-player co-op or might be 4-player co-op. I got to remember. Does any... Oh, fuck. I'm forgetting some of these details because I'm not really giving a fuck. So I need to give a fuck. Somebody can easily say I can get this experience from Elden Ring. And then that game dies. I feel like that game could die on arrival, but I think the concept is great. It's up my alley, definitely. You like Monster Hunter. Elden. There we go. Elden Ring. Let's see what we got. Yeah, there you go. It supports up to 4 online players with PlayStation Plus. That's also a 1-player title. So you can get that co-op feel from Elden Ring. And then again, if anyone else was to say it and continuously say it, in the media and journalists, then Babylon Fall dies by default. I do see a somewhat similar art style in the darkness of it, it being grim. Well, outside of the hub world. The hub world seems, again, a little bit Monster Hunter-y. And there's no danger there. But when you go out into the world and the type of monsters and things you see, they're like demonized. They look like they're from Dark Souls or from a Soul Sacrifice. They do look like complete demons. If you already gonna have one game where you're hunting demons, you're not gonna want another one. If the thing about it is the 4-player co-op, which again, the way they're going to do it in Babylon Fall seems like you're going to have the hub world, you join the lobby, you're all there, you go on a mission. Like Monster Hunter. In Elden Ring, you're going to have to drop some sort of material to summon people to your, you know how the Dark Souls games are. But again, Elden Ring is the more hyped up game. Babylon's Fall, we're not even hearing anything about that. The game is supposed to come out right before Gran Turismo Sport. Gran Turismo 7, and I'm not hearing Babylon Fall. So either Babylon Fall has to get delayed, or it comes out and dies. And again, I don't want to hear anything from Platinum Games. You should have talked to Square Enix to do something about the marketing or whatever. You should have been better when it came to being a developer and made the visuals better. I don't fucking know. I mean, you're not like Slow Clap that's doing Sifu. I know where they came from. I know where they're at now. Like, you're Platinum Games. We expect better from you. And that's all people gonna be looking at. Wow. Nier Automata looks so good. Why does this game look bad? You know. Could be the chosen art style. I'm a little confused by it though. Devs have to go forward now, especially if they're going to retain their fan base. You go backwards, people kind of have question marks. I don't know. Hopefully it's good. Forspoken is maybe for me. It looks okay, but I want to see more from it personally. You're talking about Forspoken. Verge. I'm gonna wait until they patch it. Light Guardians, blah 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 blah. Just reading some of these. The AI and Sifu are smart as fuck. Yeah, they are, bro. It's always good to play a good game that has good AI. You never get bored with that shit. You get frustrated, but not bored. So, I'm going to put some more gameplay on for Babylon Fall. We got 56, 59 people in. What we're going to do, and we're going to do this a lot. So this is the first time we're going to do it. I want all participation. We're going to go down. Everybody take one turn. And I'm going to ask you pass or buy. Okay? So that's the question. Pass or buy. So again, let me get this advertisement out the way. I hate these fucking advertisements. Thank you, Verge Brizzle. Thank you for the super chat, man. Like I said, man, a lot of you guys always supporting, and it doesn't matter if you give money or not, man. I'm thankful that you guys are here. You like the video, you're subscribed, and you support the shit, and I love that. I can't wait to see that Buzz Lightyear movie, but I'm not supposed to be showing that. Hopefully, they don't get me on that one. Okay, so we're gonna go through we're gonna look at the gameplay. We're gonna let the gameplay play. And I think they just fucking suckered me in. I think they suckered me in because they showed character creation. Yeah, I think they just suckered me in by showing character creation. So you do get to create your own character. I might be the only motherfucker playing this game. I might actually go out and buy it. Now, I didn't. This was not on my radar. I was not planning on buying this at all. But I love Monster Hunter and I love character creation. I would have to say buy. Okay, pass or buy on Babylon's Fall. Pass or buy. What's going on, Games for Eternity? How you doing, man? Pass or buy? I'm gonna say buy. I'm not sure if it's day one, but I'm gonna say buy. Okay, Destro 39. You said pass. Jeff B Gaming said buy. Gregory said pass. You can wait for a sale. It's still buy. I don't got day one. You could have put day one if you want. It's day one, buy or pass. I'm a buy. I just don't think it's gonna be day one. Verge Brizzle said he's gonna buy it. Games for Eternity said he's gonna buy it. I'm gonna let you know if enough of the people in my circle buy that shit and you buy it day one, I'll be on that bitch day one with you. We'll run a couple missions and then obviously we're gonna have to head back to Horizon if we haven't beaten the game or Gran Turismo. But it's just so many games coming out. That's the reason. You know, like I know I don't have the time. So, you know. But like I said, I love how you get to go to this area and you get to do a mission together, kind of like Monster Hunter, and it's dope, man. I like it. I like it. I like it, man. I like it. See, on Monster Hunter, that's the one thing I will say that's different. On Monster Hunter, you will only go into battle with one class. On this game, it seems like you have the option of leaving with 3 or 4 different weapons, which means you have 3 or 4 different classes available to you. Again, the gameplay looks solid. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get it. And it might be a day one, man. I'm gonna probably just have to get it, man, because it's like I'm looking at this shit and it's like it's solid, especially with the 60 frames per second. Oh, they look like they got charge attacks. You can fuck people up with the shields too. I know that Jabari, Persona, Sick Humor, they loved Godfall. Especially with all the loot. A lot of people like Destiny because of the loot. But a lot of people like Devil May Cry. A lot of people like Monster Hunter. A lot of people like Dark Souls. And I feel like the more and more I look at this, just in a gameplay way, I kind of don't give a fuck about the visuals at all. And I feel like if you like this type of gameplay, you ain't gonna give a fuck about the visuals at all. I think I can honestly say if I can get, like, you know, if Games for Eternity, and I know, you know, he's doing college and shit, but if it's like other people in my orbit like Games for Eternity, we pick this, everybody agree to pick it up day one. I pick this shit up day one. Might not have a lot of time to play it after the first initial play, but I mean, it's a solid ass game, bro. And I think something else is really bothering me about it is that after the closed beta, they stopped talking about the game. And I don't understand. This is the second time this has happened when it came to Square Enix. The game was not 100% accepted, and then they stopped talking about it until it's almost about to come out. And that happened with the Final Fantasy Origins. The only reason why they felt that they can continue to talk about it is because it is a part of the Final Fantasy universe, and that is a draw point for people to buy the game. But I do feel like this is going to be much more enjoyable than the Final Fantasy Origins spinoff. Or whatever that shit is. Again, you do seem to have magic here. You have air combos, ground combos. Yeah, this looks dope. Seems like you can switch weapons for additional combos with no problem. They say you got different forms, so you can do different types of attacks with the same weapon because you have a different form of which you can slice. This shit looks solid. I don't know why they're not talking about this shit. This shit looks solid. This shit looks solid, bro. I don't know what's about to happen with this game, but it looks solid enough for me to buy. But I don't know why they're not talking about it. It looks solid, bro. The gameplay alone, I think the more and more people would have saw the gameplay, they were like, oh yeah, we're going to go out there and do it. I hope developers understand you can't just drop a beta and expect all content creators to cover it. And even if they do, the likelihood of gamers finding out about that said content is very, very low. Unless we're looking for it. So this video I was just watching, no, this one I'm just watching only has 7,000 views. This one was very well done. This one was better than this one. And this one. But it has less views than both. So again, you only was able to reach, let's say, 5,000 people with that 7,000 view video, or maybe less than that. Multiple people watched it multiple times. But I don't know, man. This one's solid. This gameplay looks solid too. I will say that the visuals of Monster Hunter look better than this, which did come out in 2018. So there is that. I hope that the final game looks a little bit more polished. I can only hope, but I think that is the art style. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun to run around together and fight shit together. I just think that Platinum Games and Square Enix picked the wrong time to release a game like this. It's just too much competition out there. It's way too much competition. With that being said, let's go move back to Scalebound. So, same developer. So Platinum Games, the same developer did Babylon Fall, they want to do Scalebound. They are all but begging Microsoft to do Scalebound. And I can't help but see how weird it looks. All these years have went by. 6 years since it was shown off, right? 6 years. Okay. 6 years go by, and you don't talk about Scalebound once. You don't have any regrets. People want to know what's going on with the rights of the game, the IP rights. Do they still own it? Does Microsoft still own it? What's going on with it? Microsoft's buying up all these publishers. I think Platinum Games is seeing the money that Microsoft is spending and hoping that they spend that money on them. We are looking at a situation if they try to keep shaking their ass in Microsoft's face, Microsoft might actually throw a shitload of money at them and buy them. I'm not sure if you want Microsoft to buy Platinum Games. Platinum Games is one of the developers that has some great talent. One of the studios that has some great talent, but they need a big budget. Like if somebody was to buy them and then, you know, just help pay for all their crazy games that they want to produce, I think a lot of gamers will be happy because we're going to get some great games from them. You know, nobody has to rent their services out like Square Enix. Hey, we want you to do this. Hey, we want you to... No, it'll just be, hey, Platinum Games, they want to do this thing. They got the money to do it. They do it. And we're all happy. This is what happened with Babylon Fall. This is what happened with Nier Automata. Both of those games by Square Enix. This is what happened with Scalebound. This game was commissioned by Microsoft. Like, they're brought in for their talent. They're told that this is the IP we want you to work on, but it's not necessarily the IP that they want to work on. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I'm about to say, bro. That was the newer gameplay. So what we about to look at right now is some Scalebound, and we're going to talk about Platinum Games and the prospect of them trying to make themselves appealing to Microsoft to make this game. And probably the only ways Microsoft is going to make this game is if they allow Microsoft to acquire them. That would make Platinum Games the first official Japanese studio to be acquired by Microsoft. And I know I talked to Truity about, talked to him this morning on Twitter about finding alternatives. Like, we have alternative games that are similar to these games, and we can make do with that. If you lose Platinum Games to Microsoft, and this is everybody that's ever worked with Platinum Games, from Nintendo to Square to even PlayStation, it's a big loss to everybody because it's such a good talent over there. They're so good at what they do with the gameplay. I don't think people want to lose them. You know, and I hope they don't feel rejected if their game comes out on March 3rd and people don't pick it up. They have to understand how crowded these 2 months are. February and March. Very, very crowded. And by comparison to some of the games that are out, your game might not look that visually impressive. That's not an insult. It's just that it's so crowded that it will be compared. And the price being $60 for that. I would pay $50 day one. But $60? Knowing I'm getting Gran Turismo and Horizon, which I already paid for, I don't know if I can come to bring myself to $60. They were very ambitious with this game. But you can tell that Microsoft had a big hand in this. You know, I heard stories about how they wanted the character model to be versus how the character ended up looking. You know, like, we're talking about like this almost medieval time period, and the main character has some fucking headphones on, and it just didn't. And he looks so American. You know what I'm saying? He looks so American. He didn't look like anything else. Again, but it was the coolness of, you're looking at this character. He's very versatile. He has the dragon fighting for him. He has a sword. He has a shield. He has a bow and arrow. And it was like, bro, when you really thought of this, you're like, bro, what is going on for real? Why weren't they able to get this game done? He had a berserker mode. Bro, I know that if they make this game, it's going to be only on Xbox. And like I said, there's a reason for that because of the past of what happened with the PS3. That they just, if they can help it, they won't ever put a game on our platform. If they're working for someone that wants to put that game on our platform, that's the only way we're really getting it. If they can partner up with somebody like Microsoft, then they will never put their game on our platform, or Nintendo. They will never put their game on our platform. I think the world needs this game. I think this was the game that people were like, we were looking at Xbox and we were like, hey, oh, Xbox really is about to do some shit. And then they ended up canceling it. They couldn't even bring it out. It was so fucking sad, bro. I was so sad for Xbox fans when this game didn't come out. It was so fucking sad. Yeah, I mean, I think when we first saw it, the gameplay did look like it was, you know, you were gonna be on the dragon most of the time. But the dragon had, you know, was like your buddy, and then you. And then look, this is what went crazy. When they tried to add this multiplayer element to what they introduced as a single player only title. And I feel like that's when they kind of started to get crazy with it. And I know that was a Microsoft decision to make it multiplayer when it should have just stayed single player. The world was already big. There was already a lot going on. Man, such an interesting project. They should have never canceled this, man. Yeah, you're right. Nero does look very similar. And maybe that's what they were going for. A more familiar type of character by a Japanese developer, which could work. You know, because Nero was very Americanized in his face. But you knew he was from a Japanese developer, and you knew the action was from a Japanese dev, which was Capcom. So I think they were going for that thing. Like, hey, we have the flashiness of a Japanese game, but the character is American. You can trust us by the game. And sometimes that's enough. But the game couldn't even come out, so we would never know if that was enough. Like, if they would have been able to bring the game out and we see how many people picked it up, then we could say something. But they couldn't even bring the game out. But I do feel like if Platinum Games is basically begging Microsoft to do this game after 6 years of not talking about it, I feel like it is a little suspect. And again, bro, if Microsoft sees a studio like them that's in a weakened state, they're gonna buy them, bro. I don't want nobody to sit up here and say Sony should buy them, Sony should buy. I just told you why that's not going to happen. They don't want Sony to buy them. They don't like Sony. They don't like the PlayStation gaming community. Yes, a lot of their games are over here, but they blame us for their failures of Bayonetta not being a good game on PS3. We spoke up and we were like, nah, bro, it's not the hardware, it's y'all. They did not like that. And they carried that shit with them all these fucking years. Why do you think they teamed up with Microsoft to do this game? They could have went to PlayStation and it could have got made and produced and it would have been out by now. It's just so fucking crazy, bro. So much. There's so much. They could have did so much with this. Xbox is a fucking failure. Xbox is just the biggest failure in gaming, man. Nintendo will buy Platinum. I don't care at this point. I mean, I feel like the relationship between Platinum and Square is so good that Square should just pick them up. And then Sony picks up fucking Square. So that's an easy way to get Platinum without Platinum, not willingly wanting to go with PlayStation. So if Square picks them up and then PlayStation picks up Square, that'll be good. That'll be a nice deal right there. But other than that, I don't know, man. Nintendo said that they don't want to get into the acquisition war. That's the statement they made. I do believe they're full of shit. I do. I believe they're full of shit. Just like that motherfucker right there. That's that nigga right there that put the whole studio in a fucking situation not because he blocks everybody. Fuck that. I'd do that and I'm still fucking being viewed. But it's because he held that chip on his shoulder. If you would have produced a better fucking game, nobody would have talked about Bayonetta being a bad game. If a game is unplayable, it's unplayable. I hope Devil May Cry 6 does not take another 10 to 11 years to come out. It all depends on what Capcom's focusing on, because we were supposed to be seeing Street Fighter 6 by now, but because they've been doing the same thing Rockstar does with the same thing Rockstar is doing with Grand Theft Auto, which is basically milking the same game for multiple generations. I feel like you are probably going to be waiting a while. Capcom looks to be focusing on Resident Evil and Monster Hunter, and there's something else. But I do feel like Devil May Cry might take another backseat. Oh boy. It looks like they had a grappling hook on here. I mean, they really did everything with this game. Like, he had all types. Sword, shield. Looks like he had a gun or something. Projectile thrower or something. Had a bow and arrow. Then he could call in the dragon for support on ground or air. He had a beast mode. Or he had like an overdrive mode where he would be in a suit of armor with a cape. And he could do crazy attacks. And it just was like, it was just stuff like that, bro. Like, it was very interesting to me that they had such a ambitious game and it didn't fucking come out. You know, This is why I always, I get excited about gameplay. But then when a game gets canceled before it even comes out, man, it's so fucking depressing. For a gamer that has seen it at an event like E3 and is so excited for it and is waiting and waiting and waiting only to find out that, oh, we canceled it. It hasn't happened a lot, but it has happened enough for me not to like it. Look, I wouldn't sit up here and say that they should be against so you can hurt the dragon, and then if you hurt the dragon, he gonna get mad at you and try to stomp you. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think that they should be against trying to make it. It's just suspicious that they're trying to make it now. You wait until after Microsoft buys 2 major publishers in the United States to beg them to let you finish making this game. What happened to the other 5 fucking years? Why wasn't it important enough to you over the last 5 years to get the project made? I don't know how you guys are going to feel. I don't know if people are going to blame Sony again for Platinum Games getting acquired by Microsoft. Are you going to blame Microsoft? Or are you going to blame fucking Platinum Games? But obviously, if Platinum Games wants the game to be made, but they don't go to Sony, and they begging Microsoft, then it's Platinum Games' fault. Sony can't make somebody like them. Shit, I can't make somebody like me. If you like me, you do. If you don't, you don't. The world keeps moving, man. Hello? Bro, how the fuck did you get muted? Bro, you're not muted. What are you talking about? Oh. Hold on, bro. He's talking, but I can't fucking hear him. Why is that?
Bro, I like the shape of that developer's HUD. It's like a big mountain.
I don't know. There's something wrong with Discord. Okay. Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We back.
Okay, cool. What's your take on this? About Platinum Games begging Microsoft to do this game. You already know their circumstance. The games can be thrown in the Game Pass, or they go acquire them. If you're so desperate to go back to Microsoft to get one game made, you're going there with some other intentions.
I was gonna say, I really like the shape of his HUD.
God damn it.
It's very shiny.
This motherfucker.
He looks like a Japanese George Costanza.
It's illegal. Okay? These are the things you can't say. Can't talk to... Bro, you can't talk about people's heads, bro.
I was gonna ask you, because that's the reason I came in here. Aren't they doing Babylon's Fall? Isn't this the same team?
Yeah, we was just talking about that. We was showing us... Bro, the gameplay on Babylon... Listen, I don't know if you're gonna like this. But it looks like Babylon... It looks dated. Yeah, it looks dated, but... I looked at like over 20 minutes worth of gameplay. It has elements of Monster Hunter, Dark Souls, and Devil May Cry. And a little bit a hint of Nier Automata. And I only say Nier Automata because the weapons are floating behind your back. But you can go into battle, unlike Monster Hunter. On Monster Hunter, you have to go into battle with one class. You can go back to the tent in the new Monster Hunters and switch your class while you're out in the field. But on this game, you can go in battle with 4 different weapons. So if you want to go in there with a sword, a hammer, a bow and arrow, and a magic wand or whatever, you can. The action is very fast paced like Devil May Cry. air combat as well as ground combat. It has a Dark Souls feel to it because of the monsters and how they look. And all in all, it looks fun. Gameplay looks great. I watched enough gameplay today to convince myself of a day one buy. What?
They're going multiplayer now with their games.
Yeah, well, that's what they were saying. But this is what I hope you understand. That game's going to die.
Yep.
It comes out March 3rd. After Elden Ring. After Horizon. Right before Gran Turismo. Before Forspoken. Around the time, I guess, that the Final Fantasy Origins game comes out from Koei Tecmo. Like, I feel like it's too much for that game to have any type of a chance. And they haven't talked about it. They haven't shown any new trailers, any new gameplay. I can only assume that they're preparing for an announcement of a delay. And we haven't even talked about the Nintendo shit. But if you guys don't mind, I gotta go take a piss on the Xbox real quick. I'll be right back. And then we'll talk about Nintendo shit. Because the Nintendo stuff is the most diabolical. I had saw a pattern. I thought it wasn't a pattern. I was hoping it wasn't. But, you know, Nintendo does this fuck shit all the fucking time. And I'm so fucking tired of them doing shit, getting ignored for the little petty shit that they do. And then people like, oh, they're the winner. Oh, whatever they show you tomorrow, they won. Oh, yeah, oh, they won. Watch, bro. Watch what I tell y'all. When I come back and I tell y'all that shit, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
What are they going to show us? Mario Paint?
About Babylon's Falls, yo, they better push that game off to like fucking April or something.
Yeah, I know people that don't even know it's coming out.
Yeah, like most of us don't even know. Like we don't really know what's coming out in April. You know what I'm saying? Not really. So they might want to do that. That's around too many known IPs for a new IP to drop. Nah, it's gonna get massacred.
Nobody gives a fuck. Yeah,
it's gonna get massacred, bro. I mean, it's a multiplayer, right? Pretty sure it is.
It's only PS4, PS5 right now.
Oh, it's not coming to Xbox, huh? How about that?
And that's another thing. You'd think like the people that like, you know, they'll flout the like they didn't even know this is an exclusive. There's so little information about this. I feel like.
Mm-hmm. I want to know why the graphics are so ass. Like honestly.
Guess they just really focus on the multiplayer.
Maybe so. Maybe they just like did like a whole type of. We don't care about the graphics that much, so we're not gonna you know focus on it at all. Did the bare minimum when it comes to it. Maybe that might have been their goal.
I'm gonna say that game
we know that way too, though, guys. But you know, I digress.
Coming to PC too, yeah, most likely. I think that's a game I'm probably ever gonna play.
Like Green's backing you. Come on, guys. Like you know what I'm saying? Hold on. What a devs behind
for a tourniquet. What's going
Never
on,
mind,
bro?
guys.
He's over there turning keys.
Yeah, he's getting harassed by one.
He's a fucking key turner. There we go.
Discord updaters is.
Okay. Hey, what's going on, Games?
What's up, bro? What's up?
Hey, let me tell y'all what's going on with Nintendo. Now, y'all can take it how you fucking want. I've been saying this to you guys for a long time. The first time I ever saw them do a state of play in order to try to sidetrack somebody that had a big game coming out or an announcement was when they did that shit to Rockstar. When Rockstar had scheduled to show off Red Dead Redemption 2, and then they did some random fucking Nintendo Direct. That's the first time I saw them do that. They had done it multiple other times when either a PlayStation game is about to come out or a state of play or a PlayStation announcement was about to be made. Now, there's supposed to be some new AI, some Sony AI that's supposed to be shown off tomorrow. It's supposed to be the same AI that they're using in Gran Turismo 7. Now tell me, why today you announced that you got a Nintendo Direct when they're supposed to show off this revolutionary technology? Another thing, they're having their state of play, right? On the same day that marks the 9th day until Horizon comes out. So after today, it'll be a flat 9 days until Horizon comes out. You mean to tell me that's not a coincidence? Bro, Nintendo is fucking evil. They're fucking evil. And I know what they're gonna show. They're gonna show Zelda and they're gonna show some other shit. But, bro, if anybody says Zelda Breath of the Wild is better than fucking Horizon, I'm just, at this point, I'm not fighting with them. Nintendo fans are wild. Y'all can say and think whatever you want. You're entitled to your own fucking opinion. I'm not fighting these motherfuckers. So,
but that's always been a weird ass comparison, anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
it's like, yes, Zelda is great. Don't get me wrong, Zelda is great. It's a legendary fucking game. It inspired so many other games. It's great, but no, bro. No, I'm not getting in that fight. I'm not gonna do that shit. No.
Weird comparison.
You know, I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm not gonna do it. All the stuff that Horizon Forbidden West is adding and Zelda will never add with, you know, you talking to other people in dialogue because, you know, Link doesn't fucking talk. But, yeah, whatever. It is what it is, man. But nobody can tell me Nintendo didn't do that shit on purpose. Again, tomorrow is February 9th, and tomorrow is also marks 9 straight days away from Horizon Forbidden West. And you, come on, bro. You cannot tell me they didn't do that shit on purpose. Who knows? Sony maybe was ready to show off another story trailer or possibly a launch trailer. Who knows? But they was not gonna allow Horizon Forbidden West to come out next week without doing something, bro. Don't sit up here and tell me Nintendo was just gonna let them do it. They let them release Sifu and Uncharted without saying anything, but they know that Horizon is a threat. So what did they do? They was like, well, we can't let Horizon come out next week without saying or doing anything, but we're not gonna compete. That's Nintendo's bullshit.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? That really makes this right here really starting to make me think that Zelda really will come out this year.
I believe it'll come out this year. I see no reason for a game. I see no reason for a game like that looks like that, and I do mean all types of disrespect. A game that looks like that on last gen or whatever type of generation hardware, it shouldn't be impossible.
7th generation graphics.
Bring it out. Just bring it out. Bring the game out. I just don't think it's gonna come out next week.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Not.
Because they showed only one gameplay. They only had one showing of it. Tomorrow will probably be the second showing. I mark my words. They're showing off fucking Horizon. Nintendo and Sony don't like each other, but Sony just been going about their business ever since they beat Nintendo. They never really took shots. Nintendo is the motherfucker that keeps doing shit like this, bro. Sony about to launch their biggest game, and then you want to have a fucking direct right before that, 9 days before.
Right.
That's some bullshit, bro. That's some attention whoring bullshit. But everybody look at Nintendo like they're a baby. Oh, they're so innocent. They didn't mean to do it. Come on, bro. Fuck out of here.
Yes, I mean, I know some people are gonna argue the fact that it's just coincidence, but no. Look at what happened with Horizon. It got robbed because of Zelda. So you can know that's history. That you know that they kind of fuck around with Sony. You know?
I mean, they better do some crazy shit. I know that they were letting you get apples from trees and chop down trees and burn trees and this and that, but they better go above and beyond. You know?
Yeah.
Series always gets a pass.
Exactly, and that's what I expect tomorrow. Now, I do know there's a game supposed to come out before Zelda, and that would be the Kirby game. So, I would expect them to be showing a little bit of that gameplay off. But if they say 40 minutes is a long time, bro. Now
We'll definitely see some more Bayonetta.
Exactly. But again, the games that we're about to see from Nintendo, now that we're in a new generation of gaming, they are going to look even more outdated than they did last gen.
Straight ass.
You know, they are not going to look very good compared to what at least PlayStation is achieving this year. And also, we still got a good amount of time. What is it? Insomniac? They teased Resistance 3 yesterday with a hashtag of Resistance 3. It's all but confirmed that they're doing a remaster or remake or something. It's all but confirmed. Yeah.
Are you confirming it?
I'm confirming it. Because it's fucking obvious.
Oh, Jay, I looked into that Nacon publisher. They're a double A studio, publisher. They do have a nice variety of games under their belt, and now this will be like their first Japanese studio under them to, I guess, put out JRPGs in the future and shit. So, I mean, I'm all for it if they can put out some quality shit. If it's a help, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, these games are all, multi-plat games, of course. Now, I am familiar with a lot of the games that they have made in the past, but I've never played really any of them. I was going through the list earlier, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't played none of these shits. But I know them. I know of them, though. I've seen them in stores and shit. But yeah, they got a lot of recognizable games in there under their belt. That's cool.
That's cool. I mean, it's a match, mate. It's a good match. I just wanted to make sure you knew. And the good thing is Microsoft didn't pick them up. So that's a really good thing.
Exactly.
So it is what it is, man.
Yep.
Whatever. This is the thing. I have no hopes for Zelda just being the best game this year because Zelda has too much competition. You have to go up against Horizon, God of War, and Elden Ring. And that's just to name a few compared to all the other types of games that are coming out this year. So if the media literally wants to say that Zelda is better than every game in the world, they can do that this year. And I can't wait to see if gamers are going to lay the fuck down and accept it, or they going to say, nah, bro. Nah, this game's better than Zelda. I can't wait to see what the gamers going to say. Not me. Fuck my opinion. My opinion, you already know my opinion. I'm sorry, I'm not giving Zelda a W over games that we're about to experience this year. Nah, we can't do that. They already got a W. They're going to be putting out Zelda on the same exact hardware. Where is the W in that? How do you push the fucking boundaries of those visuals? You already did good with the gameplay. We know you can master gameplay. What about the visuals? What's improved? Nothing. Because you can't improve shit on the same fucking hardware. Shit about to be crazy, bro. I just love seeing so many people talk about Sifu, man. It's just fucking... It's legendary, bro.
Yo, that game is amazing, bro. Like, holy shit.
You got to play it?
Yeah, I played it a bit last night. I posted some clips on Twitter and shit.
Oh, okay.
Of me playing it. But, bro, like, yo, that game... I'm still in the beginning on the first stage, but... Man, I haven't died yet. I didn't play enough of it to die. Honestly.
I didn't die on the first stage. Or did I? I don't think I did. I know I had got backed up against a wall. That was one of my first deaths. And I had got backed up against a wall. And I couldn't switch the camera angle around. So I died there. And then I died on the second boss. So yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I love how in-depth the combat is. It's so...
Oh, yeah, man. And then the skill tree is fucking awesome, man. Love that skill tree.
Yo, that game got so much style and swag, bro. Like, holy shit. It's like everything about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the whole
Hey,
ambiance.
I already been saying it, bro.
Damn.
I already been saying. You know what I've been saying? Sony need to pick them up.
Absolutely.
Sony need to pick them motherfuckers up. I'm already seeing people on my timeline hyping up the Nintendo Direct, bro. Let's go down the list for the next 12 minutes that we're here, bro. Wow. I ain't gonna lie though, that Destiny looking pretty damn good. I see some character models without armor. And they look pretty damn good. Good shit, Destiny. I don't think I'm getting that clean shit, but you know, it definitely does look good. So, yeah, long story short, what does everybody expect to see from, you know, from Nintendo's Nintendo Direct? Because they've been quiet for a long time. I would love them to talk about maybe making a next generation console, but I know that's not going to happen. Agosta said the Nintendo rigged the gaming awards in 2017. Yeah, I don't know if they can rig it now. Because if you let Breath of the Wild 2 win, you basically saying it's better than Elden Ring, God of War, and Horizon combined. And we know that's not fucking true. So I can't wait to see if the media is going to be stupid enough to fall for the trap. If you give that game perfect scores, but then you give Elden Ring and God of War and Horizon fucking 8s and 7 out of 10s, it's going to be a problem out there. That's why I love this year. This year is perfect. The one thing I don't want Nintendo to do is to delay Breath of the Wild. Do not delay it. Bring it out this year. With all the competition, bring it out this year. Don't be a bitch. Bring the game out this year. There's a possibility I've been thinking about just 1 minute that they could delay the game till next year and announce this another console or something and then bring it out then when the other console launches. Because they have done that many times. Over the last couple Zelda games, when the Zelda game launches, it's in between the launch of a new piece of hardware from Nintendo. So we'll see. I hope they don't delay it. I want God of War and Horizon and Elden Ring all to stand together. And I want the media to say, hey, Breath of the Wild is still better than every game in the world. And I need them to explain themselves. What are you guys talking about? You talking about bringing back old games? Guerrilla Games' second team is working on Deviation Games' first-person shooter going up against Halo and Call of Duty. Resistance Return for the PlayStation 5 event along Deviation's game. I just hope Sony don't make us wait until September if they're going to talk about the future of PlayStation. That's kind of not the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to have a PlayStation experience in November, let's talk about what's happening next year. Do that, but don't have an event in September to tell us about most of the games at that event are going to be coming out next year. Nah, don't do that shit. Everything that you guys are saying is possible. I don't know if it's real, but everything should be possible. If Sony was smart enough, they would know that so many gamers want these games to come back, and they would bring them back. But one thing you guys have to remember, when we do get these games, the ones we want, when they finally come back out, you have to get the rest of the PlayStation community that normally would not support these games or do not play these type of games to reconsider and think about supporting these games. Kyle, Cyberpunk is not a thing. Sorry, not Cyberpunk. Scalebound is not a thing. The developer that was working on Scalebound wants Microsoft to work with them again so they can bring the game out. So, the developer that worked on it want Microsoft to team back up with them to finally bring it out. I don't know if Microsoft's going to do it. What I do believe is that if Microsoft does do it, their only stipulation, two of them, is going to be putting the game in the Game Pass and also acquiring the studio of Platinum Games. Because I'm going to be honest, man, the way the Platinum Games, the way the articles made it look, like Platinum Games is begging and pleading on their fucking hands and knees, and it's a little embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie, that shit's a little embarrassing, man. And I know Sam has a soft spot for Platinum Games, but no, that's some embarrassing shit.
Hey, yo, Sam, real quick, bro. You here?
He's petting his hat.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo, what you think about Ghostwire, man?
Oh, yeah, look good.
Yeah, it does. It does look good. I like it.
I might copy
I like
day
it.
one.
Yeah, I'm even thinking about copping it day one. It's tempting, for real. It's tempting.
And that game,
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be open world like that.
yeah,
It's
I
pretty
didn't
cool.
either. That one took me by surprise, and the attention to detail and everything like that. There's so many games, bro. That one comes out at the end of March, right? I feel like that's
It's
safe.
like 25th. No.
Yeah, I think that's safe. But I don't know, man. I wish I knew more about the gaming industry. I wish I was an insider to understand why they're putting so many of these games so close together to die. But, you know, there's certain games that could be close to another game and it survives because of the communities are different or the genres are different. Like, Elden Ring has a dedicated Dark Souls fan base that will go out and buy that. And Horizon, again, self-explanatory, dedicated fan base. People want to continue the story of Aloy. Gran Turismo, again, another dedicated racing fan base. So, but there's other games in between those that just can't stand on their own. And I would hate for games to get delayed all the time, but some of these games, they need to be released in a month where there's not a lot of other big games, so they can have a chance. Other than that, you're just wasting your own money by producing a game that's going to fail financially. To be honest, I don't know what Nintendo could do. I mean, they got a lot of games to choose from. You know, they got a lot of games. But I feel that if this Nintendo Direct isn't focused mostly on Mario, Zelda, Kirby, Donkey Kong, and possibly Metroid, that the majority of it will probably be nothing but indies. Because that's the one thing they've been doing very, very well with their platform. They've been able to get a lot of indie developers to put their stuff on the Switch. So, we'll see. Verge Brizzle with the $1.99 super chat. Ghostwire Tokyo made me a believer day one. My only problem with Ghostwire, and maybe someone out there can please help me, I need to know if that game has English voice acting. Now, right now, we don't have any information if it does. But
It doesn't.
If somebody could find out that maybe they add it later or something, if you can find that out, let me know. Other than that,
Yeah.
I cannot pick that game up day one.
I feel you. I don't think it will. I mean, it's possible that they would do it.
It's weird because it's by Bethesda. You know, I would have thought
kind of
that.
Weird. But yeah, but because it's by Bethesda, yeah, you would think.
You would think that they would have the budget to do English voice acting as well. Like I'm not telling them to just make it only English, but have that option. It could go farther. You know what I'm saying? It's already gonna sell good in Japan. It's a game based in Japan, but it could sell better outside of Japan if you have those voice options.
Hey, real quick, is Tango a subsidiary of Bethesda, or is it another studio under ZeniMax? I mean, I know
it's another studio. It's another studio underneath the Bethesda umbrella.
So it's under Bethesda, not under ZeniMax. I mean, obviously, it's all under ZeniMax, but I'm saying, like, is it adjacent to Bethesda? Is it adjacent? Oh, so it's under Bethesda. So Bethesda got their own subsidiaries under them.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's cool. I got it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was like adjacent to Bethesda or under Bethesda. All right. Tango. I've never played any of Tango's games. I never played The Evil Within or nothing.
Yeah, they just published those games, like, their games. They guys that do Wolfenstein, Doom. That's ID Software.
If somebody can find out some hardcore proof that it has English dubs, you let me know whenever you find out. And so I can make the, because it looks really good. I like the skill tree. I like everything about it. And I think I could get behind that. I didn't expect it to be that good. Like, the way they were showing it off before was like the game was on rails. It was like a first-person shooter that was on rails. Did anybody get that vibe? Yeah. It was like, damn, man, like, I know it's first person. Is it on rails? Can I explore? And it's like, after we saw this new amount of gameplay, I was like, oh, yeah, that looks good. Gameplay fixes all perceptions. Sadly, I have a perception that I have to go to fucking work. I wish I could stay here with you guys all day. Trust me, I wish I did. If YouTube paid me enough to not go to work to do this, I would. But sadly, I don't make enough to pay the bills from YouTube. Not yet. Okay, so with that being said, let me read this. No. We didn't scroll through... I didn't scroll through Twitter at all today to find out, like, rapid fire news. Let me see. I will say that Babylon Falls official English Twitter page did post new gameplay today, 7 hours ago. So that's the good thing. So in Babylon Fall, build your character the way you like. Find a gameplay that suits your style with our infinite customization options. Here is an example of a debuffer build. The debuffs slow, poison, and electrified are inflicted. What will your style be? So yeah, I mean, again, it's a lot of freedom here. I gotta see if other people gonna pick it up, but I think I might have to get that shit day one, because it looked like it's a game I want to play with a lot of people. So I'm hoping that people, I hope they can do good at marketing this shit, bro. It's just so many fucking games, bro. It's so many games, bro. Oh my goodness, there's so many games. I'm following them on Twitter so I can be notified of everything related to them. I should be following Platinum Games too, so I can keep tabs on them motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm gonna keep tabs on them. Okay, guys. I'm about to head to work. You can, you guys know you can contact me anytime. I'm on Twitter, all of that shit. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. If you already, spent your time with us, listening to us talk about gaming, you might as well subscribe while you're at it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification button. It makes all of our lives easier when we go live. And YouTube automatically notifies you that we are live or a video has been posted. Games for Eternity, if you want to stick around, we can talk. Loca, you can stick around too. We can talk. especially about these acquisitions that are about to go forward. The next day I see you guys will be Thursday, unless Nintendo does some wild ass shit tomorrow that I have to go live. The next day I see you will be Thursday. Okay, everybody have a good day.